Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Laura Tadd, spiritually oriented psychological astrologer and well-being consultant. This is an excerpt from my podcast, Mythic Storytime. And in this particular episode, I discussed the astrological sign of Capricorn. In this video, I guide you through a meditation to develop your own relationship with the astrological sign of Capricorn. Each of the episodes in my podcast in the series Cosmic Costumes relates to a specific sign. So this particular one has you connect with an elder to develop your own relationship with Capricorn and work through and heal Capricornian challenges you may encounter in your life. All right, so switching gears once again, as I have done in previous episodes, I'm going to offer you up a guided meditation to help you connect with Capricorn, help you unpack some of your own relationship with the sign and even work with the sign in some ways so that you have a personal connection with it, that it's not just what I'm saying, but your own lived experience with the archetype. So we'll start with some belly breaths before I lead you up and down the chakra system, and then guide you through a guided meditation, guided imagery exercise to develop your own relationship with Capricorn. And if you haven't listened to previous episodes or haven't done belly breaths before, belly breathing is a slow-paced, deep breathing exercise where we slowly inhale through the nose, pause for a moment, exhale through the mouth, pause again, and repeat 4 times is how I'll be doing it. And you don't need to be in your head about it and counting. I'll do the counting for you and pacing for you. And before we begin, you're welcome to pause. You want to find a place for this meditation, for this guided imagery work, where you can sit comfortably for about 20 minutes. You don't want to have wherever you're sitting or however you're sitting to pull you out of the experience. So I recommend that you probably have some back support if you feel that that's something you need if you're going to sit still for 20 minutes. You can be in a chair, you could be on the floor, you could be on a meditation cushion, but you want to make sure that there's somewhere that you're comfortable for about 20 minutes. I do recommend sitting as opposed to lying down, particularly for Capricorn, because Capricorn is the skeletal system. You want to really be present in your structure in a way that lying down doesn't necessarily cultivate in the same way. Okay, so we're going to start with the belly breaths, and you're going to want to close your eyes. Again, just to help keep you present in the moment and not being distracted by the things around you. So with your eyes closed, you're going to want to inhale through your nose for the count of 4 and really fill your whole body with oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pause. And exhaling through the mouth completely. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pause. And inhaling again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. And exhale again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. And Inhaling again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Last time, inhaling deeply. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale completely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. And now, bringing your breathing back to a natural rhythm, but still consciously, still paced. In a pace, a rhythm, a depth that feels comfortable. So on your next inhale, you want to bring your attention to base chakra, root chakra. This is the energy center, the chakra center, the base of the spine. It's how we ground, how we stay present, connect with the earth, Pachamama, Mother Earth. It's linked with discipline in many ways, very Capricornian as a center. Feel it ground you to the earth. And on your next inhale, you want to bring your attention to sacral chakra, second chakra. This is the center below the belly button, linked, often associated with the genitals, with reproduction, with identity, who we are, our sense of self. It's tied to our ability to be receptive and directive, when to act and when to pause. And on your next inhale, bring your attention to solar plexus chakra. This is the chakra below the rib cage, above the belly button, sort of in between the two. We often think of as sort of our gut reaction to the world lives in the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is a source of power. We see that even in the etymology. Solar, sun, center. The solar plexus is personal power. It's connected with emotions, our emotional power, our ability to connect with our feelings and use that as a drive. And on your next inhale, bring your attention to heart chakra, just over the heart, center of the chest. It is the center of the chakra system as well. It is the midpoint between the lower and upper chakras. Heart-centered is very much tied with this chakra. This heart chakra is how we love, whom we love, our ability to express that love, our ability to receive love warmly, openly, without fear, without resistance, compassionate empathy. Live in the heart chakra. Self-love, self-value. And on your next inhale, bring your attention to throat chakra, just in the middle of the throat. This is a center tied to our communication, speaking our truths, speaking up, being willing to listen as well, how we receive what other people are saying, our responses, our reactions to what we hear all reside here in this center. And on your next inhale, bring your attention to third eye chakra, just in the forehead, in between the eyebrows. This is the center of wisdom, perception, how we see the world, how we can see the world objectively as well, unfiltered, without bias. Perspective, vision, all live in this center. And on your next inhale, bring your attention to crown chakra. This is the crown of the head, top of the head chakra. It is our connection to, tethered to the divine, God, goddess, spirit, universe, whatever your language for the divine is. It is from this center that you can connect directly to source. This is the center that is our tether, our connection to, and our reflection of our own divinity, our own divine self. And feeling that energy, feeling that center start to percolate, start to connect to the oneness from which we all come. We're going to bring that energy back down through the chakra system, helping to clear out any of the stuckness, any of the cobwebs, the imbalances throughout the chakra system, so that when we move into the guided meditation, you go into it with a new level of balance and clarity and divine protection. And so bringing this light down, this white light, golden light, down from the divine, from the crown, bring it out and in and through the third eye. Let it clear away things that have been challenging to look at. Maybe things where you'd rather turn away. Close your eyes from. Let it heal those areas. Clear out the shadowy places that you've rather not looked, so that you can look with clarity at the world, at your life. And on your next inhale, you want to bring that divine golden healing light through and around the throat chakra, healing challenges of speaking truths, being willing to listen to hard ones. Let it be a salve to your throat, healing the rough edges. And on your next inhale, continuing to bring that golden light down, bring it into your heart, enveloping it, hugging it, healing heartbreaks and heartaches, issues around fear, around loneliness. Let this golden light heal and hold you. And on your next inhale, continuing to bring that light down, bring that into your solar plexus. Balancing emotional imbalances, healing areas where you have struggled to stand in your power, fearful of what you might do or how it will be received. Let it bring into alignment your ability to be radiant, and powerful without ego. And on your next inhale, bringing your attention to sacral chakra, second chakra. This golden light help to balance in your body, in your life, where you can be overly passive or overly directive. For both are needed, but having a healthy relationship with each helps you to walk through life more effectively. Have it heal issues around personal identity, who you are, letting you feel comfortable being your true self, whoever that is. And on your next inhale, bringing your attention in the golden light all the way down now to root chakra, base chakra. Let this golden light help to ground you, help to have you have a healthy relationship with stability, with grounding, so that you are neither stuck nor too moving, too uncentered, too scattered. This golden light can bring into harmony, balance, stability without stuckness. And it tethers you from Pachamama, Mother Earth, grounding energy, and the sky. Mother Earth, Father Sky are now running energy through your own chakra system, tethering them to each other, circling up and down the chakra system, encircling you, cocooning you in a bubble of golden, protective, healing light as we move into the guided imagery. And bringing your attention back up to third eye, your mind's eye. In your mind's eye, see yourself on a wooden path, trees dancing in the wind. And as you walk, you notice the ground is slowly beginning to slope upwards. With a soft breeze blowing around you, the leaves of the trees rustle, beckoning you forward as you slowly make your way up a ridge that you are now climbing. And with each step upon Mother Earth, you find yourself more and more present, more and more aware of your surroundings. And despite the increasing slope of the ground, you confidently walk onward. And after having walked for some time, you find you have come to an outcropping where the trees have thinned and there is a large stone slab beneath your feet. And standing on this stone, this outcropping, you see a sage, an old man wearing a cloak, looking as though he is from another time. Another phase of human life. He is not in the modern world. And standing there, as he does, waiting for you, he leans on a staff. Maybe it's a tall walking stick that supports this elder who has met you today. And facing you, you make eye contact, and his eyes convey a deep wisdom that assures you that he only has your best intentions. For he has met you here today to answer any questions you have regarding your relationship with authority, your authority, that of others in your life, your relationship with boundaries and control and recognition. He is here today to offer his wisdom. And slowly you begin a conversation so that you can understand the times in your life where you felt powerless, or that your power was being squelched, or afraid to step into power, unsure what a healthy version of that looked like. And so you shrank yourself or put up walls so that your power could not be usurped. What advice does this wise man have for you today to help you deconstruct these walls so that you can stand solidly in your knowledge, in your expertise, in a place of self-assuredness without fear of repercussions, but also without coming from a place of control? How can you take down these walls that maybe once were necessary for protection, but now impede your evolution, your growth, the possibilities that await you? Are there areas in your life where you've been too rigid or too guarded? What does he recommend that you do or say so that you can uphold healthy boundaries while still creating space for others and your own growth? If you found yourself uncomfortable stepping into a place of authority, personal power, empowerment, what does he recommend you do to step in to authentic authority? Not to be controlling, but to be comfortable taking charge, taking the lead when necessary or called upon. How can you authentically step into a place of personal empowerment, letting your greatness shine while simultaneously grounded in humility? If in the past you have struggled to feel confident in sharing your expertise, what recommendations does he have for you to feel more self-assured? in letting the world know what you have accomplished. Not from a place of ego, but so that what you have to offer is recognized and valued. And if you have found it challenging to create a work-life balance, burdened by your responsibilities, what recommendations does he have to bring this into greater balance, greater harmony? So that you can remain accountable and responsible, but not feel burdened. And let other questions come up organically, asking for clarity whenever needed. And as your conversation starts to come to its natural end, ask him how you can reconnect when you find yourself struggling to uphold your healthy boundaries, or have a healthy relationship with your power, or are struggling with everything you are responsible for. When those challenges circle back around, how can you reconnect with this elder for additional support at another time and place? Is there something you can do that will help you to remember the answers you have received today, the support you have received today? And thanking him for his insight and support. See if there's a way he would like you to honor him, his help today. How can you show gratitude? What reciprocity would this elder like in exchange for his support? And parting whatever way feels appropriate. Slowly make your way back down the ridge you have climbed. Back to the flat path, meandering through the woods. And slowly making your way back into the room, back into your body. Slowly moving fingers and toes and opening your eyes whenever you are ready. And perhaps sitting here for another moment or two, I recommend you grab a journal or perhaps your phone to make note of what came through today, what insights you received. Once again, I'm Dr. Laura Tad, spiritually oriented psychological astrologer. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And to learn more about me and my work, please visit my website, mythicsky.com.